This episode of Tea Time with TC is brought to you by In-Flight Inc. At In-Flight, our mission is to empower people with intellectual and developmental disabilities to reach for their hopes and dreams and support a meaningful quality of life. To learn more about In-Flight Inc., visit www.inflightinc.org.
Welcome to Tea Time with TC, and I hope you guys enjoy the show today. Welcome my guest, Erik, Captain Erik on my show today, and I hope you guys enjoy the show. All right. How long have you been a captain?
So in the Salvation Army, we have different ranks. When you're first made a Salvation Army officer, you're a lieutenant for 5 years, and then you become a captain. So this is starting my third year as being a captain in the Salvation Army.
Oh, this is your third year?
Yep, and so then you're a captain for 10 years, and after those 10 years, you become a major.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I still have about 7 years till I get there.
7 years, so you get up there.
That's right.
That's right. How long have you became a pastor for the church?
So I've been in the Salvation Army all my life. Going all the way back to the 1800s, my family has been Salvation Army ministers. I'm the 5th generation Salvation Army officer in my family.
Oh, you're the 5th?
But since I have been ordained, it's been 7 years, and I just started my 8th year on the last week of June.
That's good. That's good. Let me ask any questions. Where were you born at?
I was born in a small town in southeast Ohio called Marietta.
Marietta.
Yes.
What is that?
Well, I only lived there for 1 year of my life because my parents were Salvation Army officers, and like in the regular Army, people move around a lot. So I was only there for from 0 to 1, so I don't remember too much of those days.
Okay, any questions? And how did you meet your wife? How did you guys meet?
I was lucky enough to meet my wife. I was an employee at the Salvation Army in Spring Valley, New York, which is not too far from here. And she was in the Salvation Army Seminary, which is in Suffern, New York. So they were pretty close. And they were coming to learn how to go out and talk to people, because maybe they've never had that opportunity before. And when I walked in, she was the prettiest girl in the whole room.
She was the prettiest girl?
She was. And I said, well, I'm not the handsomest guy in the whole room, so maybe, I don't know. But over the next 2 years, we talked a little bit every time I saw her for a different event.
You guys talked a little bit?
Yep. And then she got commissioned as a Salvation Army officer and moved to Torrington, Connecticut. Well, then I finally had the courage enough to ask her on a date.
You asked her on a date?
But instead of being 20 minutes away, now she was 2 hours away. So it took some time, but we got together.
You got together.
And we started dating in October of 2015.
That's good.
And then we got engaged.
You got engaged?
On September 2nd, 2016. Because we already decided that we wanted to get married, and we even picked out our wedding day, which was going to be September 2nd, 2017.
Where was your wedding at? Where did you guys have your wedding at?
It was in Hartford, Connecticut.
Oh, Hartford, Connecticut?
At Mark Twain's house.
Oh, wow.
Yes, they turned it into a museum. And so there's his house, and then there's a museum attached to it. And we got married in the courtyard outside.
That's awesome for you guys.
Yes, it was beautiful. And when they said, that you're now officially husband and wife, the fire trucks went by. So it sounded like, I said the bells were chiming for us in Hartford, Connecticut.
That's right.
Yes.
Nice. Where did you go to school at?
So I went to high school in New City, New York, which is right around the Suffern Spring Valley area, at Clarkstown High School North, and I was there for all 4 years.
For 4 years?
And then for my college career, I went to Malone College, which is in Canton, Ohio, which is where the Football Hall of Fame is.
Oh, it is?
And I went there, and while I was there, it changed from Malone College to Malone University.
Oh, wow.
So I was there for that, and then graduated college in 2009.
Oh, you graduated in 2009?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I graduated with a degree in community health education.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Wow, you graduated from there?
Yep.
Nice. Do you have any brothers and sisters?
I have a younger sister. She's 2.5 years younger than me.
Uh-huh.
And her husband live in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia?
Yep.
Nice.
And this weekend, her kids are at the Salvation Army's camp near in the Poconos, and they're there for music camp.
Oh,
so
wow.
My wife and I on Saturday are going to go watch their concert in the Poconos, and hopefully go out to lunch with them.
Lunch with them? That's awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Well, thank you.
Yes. Any questions? Any questions to ask you? Let's see. What was your first job?
My first job ever was working at another Salvation Army camp in Penn Yan, New York, which is close to the Niagara, Syracuse area. And I washed pots and pans at a summer camp all summer long.
You had to wash pots and pans?
That was my job.
That was your job?
I was in the dish room. My cousin was a dishwasher, and he washed all the lunch trays. And I was in the pots and pans room scrubbing pots and pans. And I did that all summer long.
You were scrubbing pots and pans?
Yep, that was my first job ever.
How do you like working at Salvation Army so far?
Well, so far, the Salvation Army for the past 7 years, we've been able to see a lot. We've lived in the state of Ohio and New York as we've moved around a few times. But, we get to meet lots of people and help lots of people and do interesting things, like hang out with Tiffany on Fridays when you come in and help us out at the Salvation Army.
I've been helping out a lot.
You sure have. You work darn hard when you're at the Salvation Army, and we appreciate it.
Yes, you do.
And so you get to meet a lot of new people, interesting people, and hear their stories.
That's right.
And get to connect with a lot of folks.
That's right.
Yeah.
That is right. Yes. Okay. How do you like Kingston so far?
Well, we've been here now 2 years, so we're getting to know the place a whole lot better. Venturing out of just our area in the Salvation Army and seeing the different parks, being a part of the community, and we're enjoying it and love being up here.
I'm glad you guys are enjoying living up here.
Well, thank you.
Nice. All right. Where have you gone on vacation lately?
On vacation lately? That is a great question.
That was a great question.
Thank you. There are not too many places that I go for vacation. I'm actually trying to remember the last real vacation we took was in January into February, the last week of January, first week of February. I went to visit my mom, who lives in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
She lives down there?
Yep, and she just retired from being a Salvation Army officer last August. And her mother also lives in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and her sister lives in Myrtle Beach.
Oh, wow.
So the whole family's kind of down there. So my grandmother, who is 97, never met my son yet since he was born last October. So we said we're going to go down and visit Mom and Nana and let the whole family meet the baby.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it was a good time.
And you have a son, right?
A son. He is, as of today, 21 months old. And we have another son on the way.
What's his name?
His name, the son we currently have is named Judah. And our future son's name is going to be Jordan.
Jordan, so you're gonna have two sons.
Two sons.
That's he's gonna be a big brother, huh?
Yep, and Jordan will be born. His due date is December 13th.
That's what your wife is due.
And now this is an exclusive because I haven't told anyone else what his name's gonna be.
But you told me.
Right here on Tea Time. First time ever.
Yes. I'm happy for you guys.
Well, thank you.
I'm glad she's going to have a boy. Congratulations for you.
Thank you. Yep, we're excited too. Whether it's a boy or a girl, we were okay either way. We just hope that he is healthy and is just as much energy as his big brother.
He's going to be a cute baby no matter what. He's going to be a cute baby no matter what.
Well, I sure do hope so. If he takes after his mom, he'll have a lot better chance.
He might be like a mom's boy or daddy's boy. We don't know.
We don't know yet.
We don't know.
That's right.
What restaurant do you like to eat at?
What restaurant do I like to eat at? I like lots of restaurants.
Can you name one? Let's see.
I'm trying to think which one would be my favorite.
Alrighty.
We really like in the Lake Katrine area. There's a place called Enzo's, and it's an Italian place, and we like to get their pizza probably twice a month. We go there and get pizza, so that would probably be one of my top places right now. Outside of the chain restaurants and things.
Oh, nice.
Like
so you guys like to get at that restaurant.
Yep. We normally get that on payday with pizza payday. So We get that about twice a month and enjoy our pizza from Enzo.
That's awesome. I'm glad you guys enjoy that place.
Thank you.
Yes. Nice. Think of another question.
Well, can I ask you a question?
You want to ask me something? Go ahead.
Now, I know you volunteer with us at Christmas time.
Yes, I did.
Helping us with our Red Kettle collection.
I got paid for that. It was like a job.
Yep.
Yes.
We made sure you got money for lunch and your dinner.
Yes.
And whatever you chose to spend it on, that was on you. But
that was on me.
It was for lunch and dinner.
That's right.
But with your volunteering, how did you enjoy volunteering for the Salvation Army at our Red Kettles?
I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah?
I'm going to think about doing it again. I liked it.
Well, we liked having you because you did a great job.
Yes.
People always commented how friendly you were.
I was very friendly to
and you did a great job.
Thank you.
We welcome you back, and then if you know anyone who wants to volunteer, we'd always be happy to have them as well.
Yeah, because I'm going to do it again as well.
Terrific.
Yes.
So what did you have to do when you did that?
Oh, I had to ring the bell, collect the money.
Yeah.
Collect the money into the Red Kettle thing.
Yeah.
That's what I had to do.
Did you tell people Merry Christmas and
yes,
have
I did.
a good day?
Yes, they appreciate that.
They sure do. They would always say, she's the friendliest person that we have here at Price Chopper.
They say I'm the friendliest person.
Yep.
I'm very nice.
That's right.
Yes. Thank you. Yes.
So what else do you do when you volunteer for the Salvation Army?
Like for people or?
Yeah.
People we go to Hannaford and get the food. And then we help them. We have to unload the boxes and hand it to people, and then they bring the boxes inside, the food inside. That's what we do there.
Yeah.
And then what else do I do there? Well, I also help them clean the bathrooms. We clean the bathroom, we mop the bathroom, and mop the hallway. Sometimes I used to help them out with that.
You sure do.
And I used to help them vacuum sometimes, or clean the pews.
Yep.
I'll straighten up like the shelf with the books and stuff, make sure they're nice and neat and stuff. That's what I do there. Nice.
Yep, Tiffany and Brian and the rest of the gang.
Brian and Nick usually does that.
When they come in, they're already ready with everything in hand, and they said, "What can we do today, Captain Erik? What do you need done?"
And we usually ask Karen or somebody. Karen tells us what she wants us to do usually.
That's right. Karen is our volunteer coordinator, so when people come in, she's the lady in charge, and I just do whatever she says sometimes too.
She's in charge, you know.
That's right.
She's in charge of the place. You know.
That's right.
You know,
she makes the ship run smooth.
That's right. She's a nice person. She's a nice lady.
Yes, she is.
I like her too. She's nice.
Yes.
Yes.
And how long have you been volunteering there, Tim?
Do you know how long I've been volunteering there?
I believe you guys are coming up on over a year already. You guys started, I believe, last spring.
Last spring?
Helping us out when we had folks on Fridays collecting the food from Hannaford's, but unfortunately they were older and weren't able to do it anymore.
So now we're going to be doing it every day now?
Well, every Friday.
Every Friday. It's going to be our job now.
That's right.
We took over now.
You guys took over full-time after this past January.
I'm full-time now. We have full-time to get the food. We have them on Fridays now.
That's right.
We do it every day now. Collect the food.
That's wonderful.
Every Friday.
Yeah. Yes.
And do you know what the food is used for?
It's for people that don't have food, that need food, that need food in their house. That's what it's for.
It's for what's called our Red Shield Soup Kitchen.
Soup Kitchen, yes.
So when people come in, they have a variety of food to choose from, thanks to our partners at Hannaford.
Yep.
They can get produce and dairy and meat and lots of bread sometimes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you seem like you enjoy it.
I enjoy doing that.
Yeah.
You do a great job at it. You're always.
I like to help people out. You know.
You have a great attitude and you do hard work.
I like to help out sometimes. I like to help volunteer sometimes.
Yes.
Keep myself busy.
Amen.
Yes.
And then Tiffany, you also sometimes join us for church on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm coming this Sunday. Don't bring me this Sunday.
Wonderful. Yeah, when you're available and someone's available.
I want to start coming. I want to start coming every day on Sundays. I got to see if my house can bring me or something.
That's great. And when you come, is it a good church experience?
Yes, it is. I like to. I enjoy it. You know, I listen and enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, thank you. And we're happy to have you and whoever you bring with you. Sometimes you bring friends and things.
That's when who came. That's when we had Brian came last time. Huh?
Yep.
Now, yes, and then Jacob came with me last time.
That's right.
Right, and now he does, yes.
Wonderful.
Yes. Then we had the dinner thing, remember?
We had the volunteer dinner back in May.
And me and Brian got our certificate.
Yeah, you got your volunteer certificate.
We got a certificate.
Oh.
Yeah, they posted on. It's on in-flight time. You'll see it. It's on in-time. It's on there. You'll see it.
That's right. The week after Mother's Day every year, is National Salvation Army Week.
Oh, it is?
And that was enacted by President Dwight Eisenhower back in 1955, all the way back then.
Yep.
And so the week after Mother's Day is National Salvation Army Week, so we had our volunteer dinner for all the great people like Tiffany and the folks at In-Flight.
That's right.
And we also have folks from Devereaux and Anderson and other places in the community who come in and give us a hand.
That's right.
And we make sure we had a great dinner. Was it okay food or...
I enjoyed the food. I ate the food. It was good.
Good.
And the cupcake was good.
And the cupcakes were good too.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So we want to do a good job for you guys because you guys do a great job for us.
That's right. Yes. Yep.
And can you guys explain kind of what the Salvation Army does for anybody who wouldn't know?
Sure.
I mean, it's a pretty popular, nonprofit organization. But if you can kind of give an overview of what Salvation Army is and what your mission is and what kind of work you do.
Sure.
I'm listening. So.
All right. So the Salvation Army is a part of the greater universal church, and we are there to meet human needs in Jesus' name without discrimination.
Right.
Which means we try to do the most we can for as many people as we can, and the Salvation Army is in over 134 countries, which is the biggest army in the world. And then here locally, the Kingston Salvation Army, which is at 35 Cedar Street, we service all of Ulster County and Northwest Dutchess County.
Oh, wow.
So right here in Red Hook, where if anyone needed food or any other necessities, they could come to us in Kingston, and we'd be happy to help them out there. Like Tiffany said, we have our soup kitchen Monday through Friday, noon to 1. We get fresh food in from Hannaford's on Ulster Avenue every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
That's right.
And then we also have our food pantry. So people who live in Ulster County or Dutchess, Northwest Dutchess County, can come in once a month and get enough food for their family, no matter the size, enough for 3 days and 3 meals for that day, so 9 meals total. And they can come once a month for that help. The Salvation Army, of course, is big around Christmas time, as we already talked about.
I'm going to be doing that next year.
At our Red Kettle, where we collect the money. Our goal this year is $50,000.
Oh, wow.
So that way we can fund the programs at the Salvation Army and keep the lights on is what we do with that money to make sure we can give out that food and help. And we have a great partnership with the electric company, Central Hudson, where if you are struggling with your bill or your electricity is close to being shut off, you call Central Hudson and ask for the Good Neighbor Fund. That fund can help you keep your lights on and make sure you don't lose the needed electricity. And then the Salvation Army gets the bill at the end of the month, and we make sure all of those bills are paid that Central Hudson was able to work out with their customers. So that way people can keep their lights on, so we don't have to worry about air conditioners going out in this heat or in the wintertime heat going out, and to really help people. And of course, at Christmas and Thanksgiving, we do a Thanksgiving food distribution where people can sign up in September and they can get a whole Thanksgiving meal with us. Thanks to our partners at People's Place as well. They help us out with that. And then at Christmas, they can also sign up at the same time they sign up for Thanksgiving. They sign up for Christmas. And we make sure children ages newborn to 12 years old has at least a toy or two for Christmas and food. So that way on Christmas Day, no one's going hungry and no one's going without a nice toy. And of course, we have our weekly church services where we, have a great time and praise God in that.
That's right.
And we do right now. We have 7 children out at our Salvation Army summer camp, located in Bloomingdale, New Jersey. And they go out for 5 days at a time, and they have counselors there and lifeguards and staff.
Wow.
And they go out and they can go swimming in the lake,
wow.
boating. There's a ropes course. There's basketball court. There's so many things they can do and get a good, safe time away. And that's for all children in what's called the Greater New York Division.
Oh, wow.
Which is the Salvation Army south of Kingston all the way out to Port Jervis, all the way out to Long Island, and all the way down to Staten Island. So anywhere in between, those are the 4 furthest points. And everywhere in between, New York City, Dutchess County, Ulster County, and everywhere else can go to camp and have a great time for a week at a time, and know that they're safe and having a lot of fun.
Yep, that's right. Thank you for explaining to us. Thank you for explaining to us.
It's my pleasure, Tiffany.
Yes. Thank you. We're glad to have you on the show. Thanks for coming, actually.
Hey, thanks for having me. I know we took a while to get me here, but it worked out that today was a great day
I'm glad to have you on the show today.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Okay, who's starting? Troy or Gabrielle? I don't know.
I think it's Troy.
Yeah, so I think it's you, and then I go after you.
Okay.
You might turn the volume up.
Huh?
Living in my own world, didn't understand that anything can happen when you take a chance.
I never believed in what I couldn't see. I never opened my heart to all the possibilities. Oh, I know that something has changed. Never felt this way. And right here tonight, this could be the start of something new. It feels so right to be here with you. Oh, and now looking in my eyes, I'm feeling my heart, the start of something new. Okay, that's you. Okay?
Yeah, never thought that
We both are here tonight. Oh, yeah. And the world looks so much brighter with you by my side. I know that something has changed. Never felt this way. I know it for real. This could be the start of something new. It feels so right to be here with you. Oh, and now looking in your eyes, I feel in my heart the start of something new.
never thought it could happen till it happened to me. Oh, yeah.
I didn't know it before, but now it's easy to see.
Oh,
It's the start of something new. It feels so right to be here with you. Oh, and now looking in your eyes, I feel in my heart that it's the start of something new. It feels so right to be here with you. Oh, and now looking in your eyes, I feel in my heart. Start of something new. Start of something new. The start of something new.